Good morning. It's Jessica in all her glory. This is drop off mom. This is drop off mom. I haven't done a get ready with me. I'm launching a new series, not a new series, a new set of classes. So if you want a step-by-step tips and tricks kind of thing, hit me up. I'm your girl, and my hostesses get free stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna put my face on, and I haven't asked my mother-in-law yet to see if maybe I can drop off Emma so I can go to the school, because Audrey's having a cookie making thing today. It's pajama day. It's super cute. Okay, let's do my face. I'm gonna do BB. I've been obsessed with BB. I've already did I prime my face? I can't remember. I can't remember if I primed my face. I don't think I did. Okay, so primer, I need a new one. You guys aren't using primer, you need to use primer. Okay, so what is the purpose of primer? First off, the littlest bit goes a long way, and you're gonna use this under your foundation. If you're watching the replay, you know you're watching the replay because you don't see the red box. If you come on, say hi, drop me a heart so I know you're here and I can say hi to you. Okay, so just put this all over. So after you cleanse your face, you wanna let your toner and your treatments and your cleansers set, which I do that in the morning, like early. So this is all set already. Your primer, this is Glorious Face Primer. The consistency is different than the eye primer, which I've shown you guys. I like to use that too. It's just different. This is gonna it's like priming your walls, right? So you want to clean your walls and you want to prime it before you put your paint on your walls, just like your foundation, before you put on your concealer. What it's going to do is going to smooth out any kind of fine lines. It's going to fill in your pores. That way your makeup isn't being absorbed by your pores. And it helps create a barrier to where those oils throughout the day aren't pushing through your makeup and making your makeup run, right? So you want to let that set just for a little bit. I use a very, very tiny bit because I feel like I have a lot of moisturizer on from earlier. Okay, so what I've been doing lately is an old favorite. Not like an old favorite, but I am drawn to our BB. Now, our Touch Liquid Foundation's on sale right now. I don't think mine really matches very well, but I'll show you. Let's just show you. So this is our bestseller. This is going to be great for all skin types. And it's medium to full coverage. And it's a serum, and you want to be sure to shake it. It's buildable. I have a lot of discoloration. Age maybe? I don't know. Hormones maybe? So I swear by my concealer. I swear by my concealer. I don't know if there's enough in here to show you what this can do. But I'm gonna mix it with my concealer. So just shake it a little bit. I haven't worn this in a while. And you can apply this with this brush, which is pretty awesome, because it is a liquid that dries to a powder. If you're going to do this mixture, which I have been using like a cheap rinky-dink brush. Where'd it go? It's like stipple. It's something very, very light, and then using this. I don't know if there's going to be enough of this. I'll just show you really quickly. Okay, so it's a dropper, and it's very, very light. See, there's not enough in here to use my face. Very, very light. Smells really great, and it's buildable coverage. Like, it gives that soft focus. It's not heavy. It's really hard to reach through here so you can see. But it's soft and it's not oily. You know how sometimes, so this is thicker. This is like a lotion, and this is what I'm used to with liquid foundations. Because before I started using Unique, I would use drugstore Revlon, and it was thicker, and you definitely need to set it, but you don't want to use too much because then you're going to get creased. So this is very, very different, and it's hard to see. Can you guys see that? It's like a soft focus. If I can get enough to do my face, I would show you. Okay. let's do, I usually put on the back of my hands, but for the purpose of, I don't have enough product, I'm just going to squirt this right on. And you only need a little bit. See, you only need a little bit. Maybe there's enough. And you can take your brush and you just stipple it. And like I said, it's medium to full coverage. I don't know if this color is going to work right. And just stipple it and then you buff it in. So if you don't like, if you want, especially if you have freckles, freckles are in. Love your freckles, okay? If you want something that's sheer, but sort of gives you that like pulled together, you see what it did? Like you can still see my skin under it. And, you know, if you don't like that cake face, you know, you see what that did? Very, very, and you don't have to set it. I like to set it because I do have oily skin and it's my personal preference. But I know many that just do this and they're fine. Like, you see what that little bit did? And you can go back in with a concealer or add more product. It is buildable. I'm glad I showed you guys. I don't know why sometimes I don't use this. But and you just go back to those spots where you want a little bit more coverage. I thought maybe I wasn't matching right to this one, but I guess it matches pretty good. But you see, it's not oily. It's so hard to describe what this foundation does. And just bring it down. I don't even have powder on. So it's medium to full coverage depending on how you wear it. I've seen people like use a blending bud and like pat it on. Well, if you do that, because it is a liquid, even though it does dry to a powder finish, if you're going to use more, it's going to take a little bit longer to dry. So let this dry a little bit. It doesn't really feel like heavy at all, okay? So let's see, let that dry. I don't have that much on here, but we're going to use some concealer to brighten a little bit and be gentle. I like to put a little bit in the back of my hand. You're going to need the littlest bit, and I have severe like fine lines. You know, I guess I'm in my 30s and this is normal. So don't apply it first there because then you're going to get like cakey. So pound it in and then move it up and bring it out, okay? Just so you're not loading the product there, you know? So whatever's left in your sponge. If you have like severe dark circles and you need some color correcting, you want to use a different color, like just a pink undertone. But I have some discoloration there. If I want to beef up the coverage there, I just go in there. And this just brightens your face. Bring it down your nose. But you want to do concealer after your foundation, because if you do your concealer and then you put your foundation, you're moving the product and you're sort of being wasteful actually. Although I do like to mix in my concealer with my BB, if that makes sense. So just going in my T-zone area. I don't know if you guys can hear me. If you're on right now, can you just drop one heart or say that you can hear me? I like to, if you have, you know, most of us have like broken capillaries or discoloration there. I'm still going by the little bit that I had on my hand. And then I have, is that a freckle? A new freckle? Yeah, it's just a freckle. Okay, very, very light, nothing heavy. Okay, let that set just for a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my setting powder. And setting powder is just gonna make this last even longer, mattifies a little bit. Just tried to put that on there. I look more awake, right? I look a little put together. Okay, so the setting powder, I'm gonna use the same brush. This is that I use the liquid foundation, but it's dry, okay? And it has a little mesh in there. It's sheer, it's a translucent powder, so it's very fine. And you can I've seen a lot of people pop this off and really use this as like for baking, and baking is basically like it sounds. You are packing on the powder, that way it meshes everything under it. It sort of bakes it into your face, regulates it to where it's your body temperature or warmer, and it just so your makeup lasts longer and it doesn't like crease or anything like that. But I use it lighter, and I just press it in here. I don't put that much, but make sure if you have fine lines, make sure even up here too, that you don't have any makeup resting in those areas before you put this powder. So I concentrate on my T-zone just to control the oils. All right, very light. If you want to put on some regular clothes, yes, you may. Go ahead.
I'm cold.
Then don't take off your clothes if you're cold. And then I cannot live without my bronzer. When you use foundation and concealer, what you're doing is you are making your skin tone all one color. You're, canceling out any redness, any discoloration, you're concealing, okay? But what happens is you're taking all that dimension out of your face. So, and we're not one-dimensional, right? We need to warm up our face, give ourselves some cheekbones. So I use... Okay, go ahead and go change. I need to get another one of these, but there is some product in there. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to warm up. I'm going to, hold on a second. Can I see my comments now? Sorry, I went out and I went back in. Well, we'll see when I'm done here if you can hear me. All right, so I'm just following like a 3 wherever the sun, like shadows. So if you look here, you're gonna do like a 3. Let me touch my screen. There we go, and bring it down your neck. And also pinch. I need a new bronzer. Like it's supposed to be so much. This thing lasted a long time, but it is time to order some more. Okay. So it looks like I'm putting a lot more than usual. No, it's just because I'm scraping this. Make sure to get as much as possible. But this is definitely the darker color. And when you get your full one, you're not going to need to touch the pan as much. Okay? See how that gives a little bit more warmth? And you guys, you can still see my skin through it. Okay? It's definitely, this foundation is like if you're sitting with someone, they're like, your skin looks really great. Are you wearing makeup? Kind of thing. That's the kind of response or that reaction you're going to get from people. I think my hair is ready to be washed. I think I'm done using dry shampoo this week. Okay, so I've done my face. Let's put on some blush. And the new blushes have a little bit of iridescent. And my stomach's growling. Put on your apples and bring it in. If you can hear me, can you drop a heart? Just, again, we're putting more color into our skin because we concealed. And we washed ourselves out. We need brows. That's what we need. We totally need brows. Okay. Brow palette. Okay, so I use the brow palette. My cute little, I'm going to have to order another one. But this has lasted a long time. And this is actually, what color is this one? Is this a medium one? This is a blonde one. I'm not a blonde anymore. But this was when I was a blonde. So I only use the dark one. And I use this brush here. I just cleaned this yesterday. I love this. If you you makeup, you do a lot of makeup, but you feel like you can't wash all your brushes all the time, or you like to use different colors, this thing's really awesome. It's just a sponge, a little tin. I think this was like $4 or $5 at TJ Maxx. But this right here, you rub your brush and it takes off any of the powder color. So when you're using pigments or you're using, what do you call it? Any kind of eyeshadow, it cleans off your brush. So I'm just filling in my brows a little bit. Brows are super important. I don't over pluck mine. They're just super fine. They're super fine. Especially after I had my kids. So it's basically paint by numbers. This palette has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just follow the numbers, and you want to take the dark color and you can outline, and I like how it has two different colors in it, although I don't use it because it's too light for me. I'm gonna, why my hair looks so dark right now. When I'm done filling this in, I'm gonna see if I need to add a darker one from like an eyeshadow palette, palette 4. But I personally love to use the powders, but our pencil's pretty awesome too. And just keep it light here. If you have unruly brows, this also has the wax in it, right here, so you can put it in. I hear Emma. This part sort of takes me a little while. The longest, I should say. Back and look and see if we have the same kind of thickness. All right. And you can take your brush here and just sort of soften that so you're not so square, you know? Softer. It's more like a gradient. So the tail and your arch going to be the darkest, and that goes light. All right. And what I like about it, you do have your highlight, and you have the pink flesh tone kind of color. It's hard to see, but you could put that here, and that just brightens it up. Everything you need is in this palette, and I like to use my fingers and just brighten that up. Then you take, oh, it's beautiful. You did a good job dressing yourself, Emma. You take the highlight. You see that?
It's my birthday party again.
Your birthday party again? You can pretend. Go ahead. All right, so brows.
My birthday again is tomorrow.
Brows. Okay.
My birthday is tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Because we're going to eat it. We're going to eat all of it.
Okay. We are going to do very neutral eye.
Can you have a cupcake?
Not right now. Maybe when Audrey gets home from school. We're going to do this color. Is this Astute? This is my favorite. Astute.
Did you say it that word?
No, I didn't. So I put it here, and we're just creating some depth. So Astute is a great transition color. You can put it all over your lid if you want to.
Can you have a lip balm?
You want a lip balm? Sure.
Can you move this chair? Because I'm going to sit here.
Go stand in the bun. Over there.
My eyeshadows.
Okay.
Can you have a mirror?
But right there.
Where's my
Here.
brush? I don't have a brush.
Okay, we don't need a brush right this second, baby. Okay?
I don't have makeup on. Look,
So this is still the same color as
I
Astute.
don't have makeup on.
No, you don't.
So I had to put makeup on me.
No, you have your lip balm bombs. Okay. See, look how pretty that is. That color is just so pretty. Then I've been using Gingerly, doing the same, but it's a little bit more orange, and I don't move it all over. I sort of stay in my crease, and I bring it.
Just look at
This is like that orangey, burnt orange color. It's so pretty.
Oh,
I'm gonna just stay in my. All right, so pretty. I'm gonna take a smaller brush, and I'm gonna do, what color is this? Fervent. It's like a matte burgundy color, and I'm gonna put that in my V area. And this is a nice angle brush. I'm just pressing and small circular motions. It's keeping it angled just so I can stay in that V. Oh yeah, very nice. So you can see just staying in that V here. You can also bring that color down. Just following that line.
Is this pretty?
It is pretty. Nice and easy, okay? Not too much. Pretty, just warm it up. Just do a V.
Lipstick on, 'cause I don't like this one.
Okay,
I
here.
like the other one.
Come over here and get a baby wipe. Be careful.
Okay. Okay, this is.
Bring that down. You okay? Got it?
There's some more.
Watch your fingers. I'm pushing that so hard. I love these color combos. It's so pretty. Then you can take
Look
your
at
blending
this
brush
color.
and you just blend that together.
This is pretty color.
It is pretty. You took it off.
Okay, I didn't like that.
Okay. So all I have right now are mattes. Any kind of metallic or shimmer I put at the end.
Different color.
And I'll put some in on my lid and in the center here to brighten it. So you want the bright and then to dark. What color? This is really pretty. This is called Antsy. I'm going to put that on my lid. And I'll use a sponge brush because I'm going to press that.
Oh, I did red one.
Just keep that on my lid. I don't want to go higher than my crease. We're just pressing that.
I found my different awesome one.
Yeah?
My different
Oh.
awesome one.
Don't open them too much, okay, Emma?
Okay, this
Okay, I'm doing this on this side.
should wear on my lips. Wait. Wait.
Okay, and then you take the same brush and you want to go ahead and brush that over a little bit so it sort of, you don't have a line, it blends it all together. Okay, macaroni. Cat, she's scratching the,
How to glue this open?
then I'm going to flip my brush over and I'm going to do Optimistic, which is lighter, the lightest champagne color. I'm going to put that right here and bring it down here. What do you need? Bring that up. See how it just brightens it up. What do you need?
It's a down.
Got it? There you go. Super simple eyes. You can get the pressed shadows in the quad palettes and you can customize it. So they're magnetic in the tray and you can do whatever color combos you want, which I really, really love. Okay, I'm going to do some black. So black in your waterline, just dry your waterline a little bit. If you're not used to doing this, just take a little bit. But rest assured, this is not going to, what are you trying to do? Twist? Twist. Okay? Bottom and your waterline, and then your tight line, which is the top. This liner is not going to make you burn. What? What? It's not. It lasts all day, but it's not. I've tried liners before that they work, but they burn. Like your makeup's not supposed to burn you.
I found my cherry one.
You found it? That's a purple one.
It's a cherry cutter.
All right.
Also, I think.
Let's do lips. I'm going to do Stellar because Stellar's my favorite. Let's see. I'm going to grab Pouty. Stellar's my jam. Stellar's my everyday. Purple's there. Okay, so you want to exfoliate your lips. You want to moisturize your lips. You want to use a liner. You want to do, sometimes you can do a setting powder on top depending on what kind of lip product you're going to use. If you're finding that your lips are bleeding, just look at the moisture content of your lips. As we get older, the skin around our mouth gets thinner. And, you know, if we're using something like our lipsticks, I was chatting with a friend of mine. If we use something creamy like our lipsticks and our fine lines here are dry, your skin is natural. It's just like science, okay? Just, it's going to pull that, so causing bleeding or feathering in your lips. So take those extra steps to take care of your skin around your mouth and your lips, and then do your lip treatments and your and that should help, okay, with that. I use Pouty. It's like a rose. Rose beige. It's really pretty. So all over your lip. You don't have to do it all over your lip, but I find that my splash lasts that so much longer. So just color in every little bit. Pouty's really great to wear with just about any lip color. Okay, so this is Splash. If you get your Splash, it's velvety mousse, okay? It transfers a little bit, but they're long wearing and they do not dry out your lips. I've had lots of drawing a blank. That's too much. Yeah, too much. Close it up. She's using the lip balm. I've tried liquid lipsticks that just suck the life out of your lips. These do not. That's good. All right, and this is a gorgeous color. So this applicator has a flat end and a point.
Look, Mommy. Look at me.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear it?
So pretty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is so pretty. Let that dry a little bit before you go take a sip of something. Like I said, it's going to transfer a little bit, but you want it to dry. Let's put on our mascara. And I'm still using the lash serum. I use it morning and night. And I'm going to talk a little bit about lash cycles and stuff like that in a later live to show you how our serum works. It's promoting the strength and the longer lash cycle, because we all go through losing our lashes. Okay. I've noticed a huge difference in the texture of my lashes. They're stronger and longer, fuller. Because the serum is fortifying.
Have some brushes?
Brushes? Yes, you can have. Where's your purple? Here they are. Here's your purple brushes. You're welcome.
These are babies.
Okay, so you can see my lashes have totally gotten a little longer, like a lot longer. Okay. I've been using it consistently since July. Now, if you stop using your serum, your lash cycle is going to go back to how it was. And like I said, I'll go into detail in another video what that means. But this is Epic, the One Step. And this goes all over. And it's an amazing mascara all by itself. I like to use it as a base. You see that? It has the gel and this brush grabs every single hair, and it's black, so it really shows everything. And this gel lasts a very long time. To comb the back of them, so. Okay, that's just one coat. It's a great standalone mascara. If you're going to use this alone, I would say do 2 coats. But I use it as a base under my 3D, so I only use 1 coat. So I only do 1 coat of each.
What's this for?
That's a makeup brush.
Where's this going in our eye? Where's this go?
It's on your face. The little one?
Huh.
Yeah, it's for your face. I'm making a mess with my mascara.
It's right here. I don't have a max.
Okay, so that is the Epic. It's a great standalone mascara, and like I said, use 2. So pretty. I like to use the 3D on top, and the 3D you're going to do mid to tip, and the fibers are going to adhere to this gel.
They look good.
Yes. Okay, so you take your fiber wand and you press it down, and then you're going to
I can see
blink. Something on the floor.
something else. There
Is there a necklace on the floor? Oh, it's a bracelet. You can wear it.
no.
Mommy's bracelet.
Yes.
Okay, so that is,
Oh, it's not right.
so wearing the 3D on top is just gonna give it extra length, and it's buildable.
That's a holding.
Uh-huh. It's gonna make it
Look, Mommy's
thicker.
holding bracelet.
Yeah, you're holding it.
The holding bracelet.
So mid to tip.
My pink bracelet come out of the car.
Yeah.
I want
Go get the other ones that's in the bathroom.
No, I want the pink one.
Okay, well we get that later.
Mom,
Okay, do the same thing on this
a
side.
bracelet. A bracelet. Is this yours?
Huh?
I want you to.
All right. See that? What that does? Oh.
I'm going to.
And I only use 1 coat of each because, especially like during the day, I don't need anything. Hi, my name is Emma.
Are these all
Say hi.
your makeups?
It is on my makeup. And don't play with the brush. You have your brushes. Go get your brush.
Let's go look at them.
You can look at them. Don't rub them all over your face. You got stuff all over your face. Okay, so you're going to look at your fibers. Make sure that you don't have any clumps. If you do,
This looks pretty.
just comb them out a little bit.
These are all pretty. Brush,
Because
brush, brush.
then you're going to take your gel
brush, brush.
and you're going to seal it in.
What's this brush? Is this sweeping?
I like to twirl my brush and blink at the same time
What's this one?
into the whole lash.
Is this what's this brush?
It takes a little bit to get whatever works for you, like the technique. You feel comfortable.
What's this brush?
That is a cream shadow brush.
Oh.
It's eyeshadow. But you see there's no clumps. Okay, no clumps, just some serious lashes. Now you want to make sure you get every little hair,
These can't fit in.
every fiber you put on, because you should not have fibers falling into your onto your face throughout the day.
Because I can't fit in there.
Yeah, there's 2 different types of brushes, Emma.
There's no one there.
Okay, so
There's
just
no one here.
this is high-end makeup, okay, or high-end mascara.
I'm putting some.
You're going for a look, so take the time.
I'm putting some makeup in
I
here.
know sometimes people are like, well, I don't have the time
Because
for
there's
this.
no more
Then get
makeup.
the Epic. But if you're
There's
gonna
no
do
more makeup, Mommy.
this,
makeup.
take the time because it's gonna look better. All right. How amazing is that? So that's just 1 coat of each, and I like to put Epic on the bottom.
I'm not touching them.
And it grabs every little hair.
Okay, this is good. Let's put. I need to put these in there. I'm gonna put all these in there because these are my favorite brushes. I'm gonna break this. I'm gonna break this.
All right. I think I did everything. Just need a little bit of setting spray. Again, this is to help your makeup last longer, and especially if you have powders involved, it helps blend everything together. So you shake it and you just do a quick mist, and that's gonna help. Like I said, it's called setting spray. It's like hairspray, but for your makeup, and it's gonna last longer, and it's not stiff or anything, but it's definitely something. If you're doing the makeup, if you're taking the time, go ahead and do just like your hair. If you're gonna do your hair, put some like hairspray on it so it'll stay, or else it's just gonna fall out. All right, so there you go. Thanks for getting ready with me. I'm not even sure if this worked. I hope you guys have a great day. Again, I'm booking the next round of beauty classes, and I have a series of videos and posts and pictures that I post for 3 to 5 days, and you as a hostess earn some free makeup, and I also send you a gift. But your friends can order through your shopping link, learn some things, and make any kind of requests or anything like that. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.